Hi, William.
Hi.
So I'd like to read something to you, and then I want us to talk about it. Is that okay? So I'm going to read you something that I've just written down, and then we're going to have a little chat about it. Okay?
Yay!
Okay. So here I'm going to read it. So that I'm going to look at your face while I read it. One thing I was not ready for with home education is how bad it makes me feel. I'm always put in the position of bad cop. Do you know what that means?
No.
Okay, so it means that I'm the person that always has to say, can you tidy up now, please? Please finish your maths. Put your stuff in the bin. Tidy up the garden. Go and do your bedroom. What else do I say? Oh, can you at least please just try the burger? I say that sometimes.
I did just try it.
You did try it yesterday. You did really well, didn't you?
Except I only tried one burger. I didn't like it.
But you tried it though, didn't you? That was the important thing. Okay, so then it says, I am the person with my children all the time. I am the one who has to tell them off, and it can get quite horrible. I am the one who has to make sure they do all the things they need to do, that they behave appropriately, and that they have good manners. Some days, most days, I feel like all I do is nag. Nag, nag, nag. Is that what it feels like to you?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is.
Sometimes.
Okay, would you say most days, some days, or just occasionally?
Some days.
Okay, so some days are good.
Yeah.
And even on the days when mummy's a bit naggy, are those days still have good in them?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are some of the really good things you get to do because you don't go to school?
Hugs.
We do lots of hugging, don't we?
Big hugs.
What else do you get to do because you don't go to school?
Play with cuddly toys.
Okay, anything else?
Woo.
How
Look at Dee Dee.
Yeah, you get lots of time with your baby sister, don't you? What else do you get to do? So what else do you do during the day? We do go out to clubs. Thank you, Esther, over there. What else do we do?
Watch some TV.
We watch some TV. What kinds of things do you watch on TV?
Dinosaur Train.
Okay. And what have you been doing lots of on your laptop?
IXL.
And what do you do on IXL?
Maths.
And what did you learn yesterday in IXL that you're now doing lots
Roman
of?
numerals.
That's right. So do you think that the maths you do at home is the same as the maths you would be doing at school?
Not really.
No, why not?
Because it would be on computer and you'd actually be doing it on paper or in a book at school.
Okay. And what else did you do? Like, what were you doing yesterday with Auntie Carolyn with the meter stick? You remember you were doing a special kind of maths with her?
Estimating how high it might be and then measuring it.
Yeah, and that wasn't a lesson, was it? You were just doing that for fun. Well, so what other kinds of things do you do for fun that help you learn? There's something you spend a lot of time doing.
Ordering top trumps.
Okay, and what have you learned through using your top trumps? Have you learned about... Well, you've learned about the topics. So what topics do you have on your top trumps?
Speed, miles per hour or kilometres an hour.
Okay, you've learned about speed of light. Is that right? No, speed of sound. Which one?
They're both wrong.
Oh, okay, you tell me.
And as well as kilometres and miles per hour, I also have kilometres per second.
Okay then. So you've been...
Is that what you're thinking about?
I think so. So you've been learning about space, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And dinosaurs.
And dinosaurs.
And predators. And trains. And even Star Wars.
And so instead of just playing top trumps games, which you do, you also like to order them, don't
Yeah.
you? And you've learned about averages,
Yeah.
fractions,
Yeah.
decimal points,
Yeah.
ordering, sorting, Venn diagrams. Okay. So that's quite a lot for a 6-year-old boy to learn, isn't it, through a pack of top trumps? In fact, how many packs of top trumps do you have now?
Can I just go and count them?
You try and think about it for me.
Maybe about 8.
Okay. And when you're outside in the garden, what do you like to do? What do you spend quite a lot of time doing in the garden?
Gymnastics.
Yeah, and what specifically do you like about gymnastics? Do you like doing cartwheels and handstands? But what is it that you do a lot in our garden?
go on the rings.
You like going on the rings and on the climbing dome, don't you?
Yeah.
But our climbing dome's a bit small really now for you, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
You need a big
And
one.
also, I like climbing trees.
You do like climbing trees and you're getting better and better at that, aren't you? So you spend quite a lot of your time doing things like that as well, don't
Yeah.
you? Okay, so now when I go back to what I was writing, can I carry on reading what I wrote?
Yes.
Okay, so I am the one who has to make sure they do the things they need to do, make sure they've got good manners, and some days I feel like all I do is nag. I think perhaps I expect too much or my expectations are too high, or maybe I'm just not very good at parenting. So what do you think about that? Do you think I'm a good mummy?
Yeah.
Okay, what makes me a good mummy apart from hugs? What do I do that makes me a good mummy? Do I help you do things?
Yeah.
What kinds of things do I help you do? I helped you learn Roman numerals yesterday.
Yeah.
And have we been trying lots of new foods? We have, haven't we? What's the nicest new food that you've tasted recently? What have you discovered? Oh, I like that.
Strawberries and raspberries and peppers.
Strawberries, raspberries and peppers. That's good, isn't it? Okay then. So I'll carry on with what I wrote. I am certain that my children think I'm not a great mummy, as I'm the one who makes them tidy up, try new foods, get their schoolwork done, clean their teeth, be nice to their sisters, all the usual things. But as they do not go to school, everything falls to me. So do you understand that? If you were at school, who would be saying, finish your work, tidy your table?
Teacher.
The teacher. But because you don't have a teacher, well, you do have a teacher, but who's your teacher?
Mummy.
So mummy has to do all the job of mummy and all the job of teacher. So sometimes I think it feels like mummy's just getting on at you a bit, does it? Okay. Right, can I carry on?
Yeah.
So, and bit's quite important. The children love having visitors because visitors are fun. They do not understand that this is because when we have visitors here, their sole focus is just to play with them. And while I love playing with you, and I do love playing with you, I also have to prepare the food, cook the lunch, clean the house, sort the clothes, try to earn some money, and look after a brand new baby.
Oh.
So while I love playing Top Trumps and playing My Little Pony and all those other things that you do when you have visitors, sometimes I can only do it for a really short time. And sometimes I have to say, not now, sorry, maybe later. And it's not because I don't want to. It's because there's so much else that has to be done too. Do you understand? And it doesn't mean I don't love you. Because do you know what? I really, really, really love you. I do. I really, really, really love you. Do you love me too? Do you think we're going to be alright? So even on a bad day, what do you have to remember?
You love me.
And even when you think I'm being a terrible nag, what do you have to remember? Oh, careful of Edie's head. Hello, Esther. Even when Mummy's being a bit bossy, what do you have to remember? What do you have to remember that your mummy always does?
Love me.
Yeah, always, always, always. And do you think we're the only family that feel like this? Do you think that other families feel it too sometimes? So, are we going to have a good day today?
Yeah.
Are we going to have some fun today?
Yay.
And do we all love each other? And do we want to go to school? Do we want to go to school? Not yet. Should we go and have some fun?
Yeah.
See you later.
Polar Bear was trying to stop the video.